Ashwini, welcome to Earshot. सबसे पहले, I have just seen the first episode, Breakpoint. It is amazing. I can't wait to finish this weekend because अब binge watching करनी पड़ेगी. और Z5 मेरे को of course subscribe भी करना ही पड़ेगा क्योंकि first episode was there. और I don't know. I mean, it's a Herculean task. Breakpoint बनाना. How was it for you? कैसा था?
Yeah, today it's been a very humble feeling today, is because we've just been seeing so many good point of views and encouragement through a lot of reviews, and it just feels very nice, because it just takes you back to 1.5 years ago when we started in a sultry afternoon of March, जब lockdown जब चालू हुआ था, and everyone were inside their homes, and when we got this call that whether would we be interested in making telling the story of Mahesh Bhupati and Leander Pace, it just came as a hope to us in our lives. And they are legends, and to tell stories of legends and two great partnerships from our own perspective, but without being judgmental and without taking sides, is what we wanted to do. So we were not an interrogator, but we were just almost like the sutradhar of these amazing individuals, these world champions who took India to the world stage and made India proud. And like any great relationship, something happens and you do not know why it happened. And even the closest friends, the closest family members will never know. It's like a good relationship that goes wrong, and only the two people who are involved in the relationship know exactly what happened. And it is very true to human life, and they to be tennis stars, world champion. Relationship which goes completely wrong may have many reasons, and no one is right and no one is wrong. And we were here to just tell their story without taking any sides, and understanding the true essence, and making sure that the world knows what it is to become great champions, but what it is to also understand in what circumstances you become great champions and how much we need to withhold. So it's a great learning experience for a lot of individuals, for a lot of partnerships, whether it's in the sports fraternity or whether it is in any life lesson, even in our day-to-day life as working as colleagues, in any form. So a great learning even for the youngsters of our country, especially for sports enthusiasts, and for the younger generation who's making sports as a career, is because there is a lot more than an individual dream towards thinking for a collective dream.
Right.
And this generation needs to understand the collective dream philosophy, which hardly youngsters understand, is because it is always me, myself, and how I need to achieve things, versus being collective. And the game of football has become more inclusive now, because every kid now is going for football. And when I see that, because I have kids at home, and when I see my son going for football, he tells me that how important it is to like understand, how as a group we are all playing. And even if I do not have the chance to make the goal, but there is someone else who I'm helping to make the goal. This generation doesn't understand that, whereas we grew up watching Leander and Mahesh, and we grew up watching a lot of great partnerships. It's so that whole essence, to understand. And of course, at some level, when you follow something so closely, the curiosity will always make you want to know more.
Right.
But what exactly went wrong? That's human behavior, that you need to know ऐसा क्या हो गया, why could not they just talk to themselves and just get things sorted. From the outside it's very easy to say this, but जिसके साथ गुजरती है ये चीज, वो ही जानते हैं कि actually क्या हुआ है.
Ashwini, yeah, अभी तक जो मूवीज थी आपकी, वो बिल्कुल एक स्क्रिप्टेड, एक प्लान के हिसाब से जाती है. एंड दिस वाज अ जोन जो कि जहां पे यू डोंट नो व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट. So how did you plan it, and how much time did it take you?
Between Nitesh and me, and even our co-creator, sorry, Piyush Gupta, uh, it is not like we have to create a structure.
Right.
You cannot, in a story like this, where we are talking about two champions and their legacy, there's a lot of stake out there. And if
Right.
they're willing to open themselves us and tell us their whole story, it is important that we be mindful. But also, unlike documentaries where you just go take a couple of people, go shoot, interview them, and then come back and decide on the edit table what's going to happen, this was a big no for us, is because although we were telling a story which is documentarish, there were still
Yes.
characters who are there in the form of real people, and those characters had to be weaved across in a certain timeline,
Right.
starting from the opening episode, which talks about constructing their life and then moving on till the end and what happens in between. Every episode had to have a beginning, middle, and end, and a journey and a cliffhanger to take you to the next, what is going to happen next. So there
Right.
is a structure, but in that structure, so we had in the 8 months we spoke to Leander and Mahesh and started getting so much out of them through video calls during the COVID time. There were a lot of information which they gave us. Now it's
Mhm.
up to us what kind of information do we need to take, is because they are not storytellers. They're telling us their story and they depend on us to tell their story for them in the best possible way, without making any judgments and creating a structure. We also had to look at it from a three lens point of view. One lens was that we're talking about these legends, and there were a whole lot of sports enthusiasts who would want to know what happened from a very technical point of view. The other side, it was about what was the problem between both of them and their whole point of view, which goes into the structuring of the matches, and through their whole career, what were the matches they watched and they played, and what happened then in that inner circuit. But the third one is the emotional lagoon, which is a human psychology, which is very important for a structure like this, is because that will tap into the normal common man who would
Mm.
want to know the story of two individuals who happen to be sports champions, tennis champions. So for
Right.
that, we had to create the structure. And
Right.
in that structure, yes, we didn't know what they were going to say, but we knew what was the relationship of Leander Pace with his coach, or what was the relationship of both of them with their parents.
Mm.
How important was their father's role in the whole scheme of things. So as and when we knew that these are the people we needed to interview, then from there it was again like a chain where you went then again to the father, and the father will tell some new stories.
Mm.
From there you again need to keep weaving your character. So it's almost like a mind mapping. Here we had almost like a human mapping happening across, who what every individual was telling something story, and suddenly you'll say one person was telling, oh, but this person at that point of time was here. I was like, oh,
Mm.
now we need to uh, go and interview the person who was playing the doubles or the mixed doubles with say Leander. So then we have to go and interview her also.
Right.
So these things were very important. So the structure was in place, but then weaving the story and then getting into without mincing any of, because we were making the story with being truthful about it. We didn't want to कि इसने ये बोल दिया तो हम इसको edit में यहाँ पे डाल देंगे and it'll sound different. We were
Right.
not doing that. We were exactly sticking, and that comes from Nitesh, my integrity, that we wanted to tell the story truthfully, raw, without mincing any words, and that's a trust they have put in us. So it's important that we keep that trust without taking any sides.
Right. So, say for example, Bareilly की बर्फी, Nil Bata Sonata, नितिश का अपना काम रहा है, उसमें आपकी स्क्रिप्टेड स्टोरी थी. यहाँ पे तो there could have been n number of details which probably you never thought would come out, and then going post production and putting all this together, मतलब बहुत बड़ा टास्क रहा होगा ये.
Yeah, it was very complicated. I think it's one of the biggest production which I think we must have done as a production houses, because so many countries, so many people to interview, so many transcripts to read. We have a whole team who was every day sitting. Thanks to my whole team, there are so many transcripts to read, and also to understand the connection points, and then from there again say, okay, now this is going to be here is because this person said this thing, and then we need a counterpoint of view for the same question from Mahesh and Leander.
I know. And then getting other legend as well. I mean, Brian Brothers and
exactly. So all this happened
Tanya Mirza.
In 1.5 years of time. All this happened, and the last people we interviewed in individual spaces was Mahesh and Leander.
Okay.
Is because after we get everyone's perspective, we needed to put them out there, and that was an interrogation. This person said this. What's your point of view on that?
Right.
And
sorry, I lost you in between. Yeah.
I said the last we interviewed was Mahesh and Leander is because we had to interview everyone else. We interviewed, we first spoke to Mahesh and Leander, but then we interviewed everyone. And then again, we spoke to Mahesh and Leander in separate spaces without mixing both of them, and giving the same question to both of them, and taking their point of view that this person said this. And what do you think about? That's where our interrogatory kind of spill went into. Yeah. The
Actually,
most important is trust.
Yeah. Both of you realize, you and Nitish, I mean, every time there is a new project I'm using. I mean, project is a very, very what do you call? It's a very rough word or a brute word to call it. But every project that you put out there, you are creating a lot of pressure for your contemporaries.
No, I don't think so. I think everyone is
because everything is new, and every time you do something, does it come from the ability to write? Because I think that is something that has been marm hai, wo essence hai for anything that we do in the creative space.
I do. I think we have some amazing storytellers in our country right now, and everyone who's trying to do something different. It's just that with every story we want to say, we just want to challenge ourselves and say something which we have not tried before. And that is what our endeavor has always been, especially with me, starting from Nilbade, then going to Bareilly, then making a sports drama like Panga, then moving on and doing an anthology, and then now doing a docudrama, then going to a web series now. I just feel that it's important, even for Nitesh, it's just important to keep trying different forms of medium in terms of stories, is because we are in a day and age where we have a plethora of mediums where we can express our stories, and we just have to choose the right medium to tell the story correctly. Yes, it is important that every story we say, we just be truthful in terms of how we want to say it, because the how and the what will always be a question for us. That it's important to always question that why you want to tell the story and how are you going to tell the story. That is very important, and what is the audience going to be taking out of it. For us, that really matters, is that more than anything else, the telling something meaningful or in an entertaining way, but having an audience seeking our stories, whether they laugh, cry, or get inspired or start questioning, is very important for us. And therefore, structuring and writing becomes very important for us in that case. And then duly respecting what is there on paper to show it on screen is what we try achieving every time we do something different.
When we talk about Breakpoint, I mean, somewhere, of course, they're legends, both Leander and Mahesh, but at the same time, they're human, and those complexities have come out. I mean, what is your realization out of the entire series that you've shot?
So, like I told you before, for me, it was more, I think, I always work on the emotional graph of a human, because for me, it is that is what plays always, and the what you are, who you are is secondary. is because at the end of the day, you're human and you have a mind and you have emotional ups and downs, and that always plays in whatever career graph you have, or uh, whatever you take up as a profession. Doesn't matter whether it's sports or whether it is films or whether it is any or journalism or whatever you want to take. So it's important that we focus on that, and that emotional charge, that what you are on the court is very different than what you're going through. Leander said a very nice thing, that this whole going through this whole process with us, and understanding, they actually started actually understanding his own self, and it was almost like a healing process. So that is what is more important, is because at a very the whole idea of mindfulness, and the whole idea, I know these words sound very big and very oomph right now, but this is what it is. The reason, this today one article I read about Mahesh, where for Breakpoint, where he said that why athletes need to take care of their mental health so much. And I think that is also for everyone who have very high professional driven jobs. It is very important that we understand the psychological aspect, because what you are in a boardroom when you're talking to everyone, or what you're on the court when you're playing, and there are thousands of people watching you and you have hundreds of fans, but what you are inside, there's a beautiful line, I don't know which I had written in my book, but it was like when you are in spite of being around the world, you're still all alone, is because that's what it is. There's so much of pressure, there is so much of external pressure on how you need to perform, how you're going to be doing, you're representing your country. As a sportsman, there's so much pressure that is very important to understand that at the end of the day, they are human and they make mistakes, and there are so many people to even tell them what they need to do after a certain point of time. So that's what has been, that conversations have happened in Breakpoint, and it's healing. It's a psychological journey of just not two sports champions, but also two humans who happen to be sports champions.
Right. Okay. Out of, Nitish and you, it's said, I've heard that, you have a lot of mutual discussions in terms of, your scripts and other, planning aspects. इसमें कितना किया, इसमें और ज्यादा किसकी चलती है, मतलब usually तो wives are pretty diplomatic, वो अपना कहीं ना कहीं अपना पॉइंट मनवा लेती हैं.
So I think
जब प्रोफेशनली जब आप आमने सामने होते हैं तब क्या होता है?
We have been working, this is not the first time we are working together. We have been working together at various levels for many years now, and we have never looked at each other, even with our teams and everything, working for so many years. It's never been husband and wife working. We're just two colleagues, two professionals working together. And like any professional setup, we always work on our strengths, and we're not egoistic about it. So we know each other's strengths, and we just participate in evolving with every story with the strength of it. So there are a lot of films he has done, or ad films he does, and I produce it for him, and I may have a point of view, but we respect each other's strengths, and we respect each other's commitment to what they want to do. So our end goal is the same, but we are two extremely different directors, and extremely different directors, but each having their own strengths. So we don't interfere in each other's work, unlike what the world thinks. It's just that it's like two doctors staying at home and discussing a surgery, but no one is going to go and help each other doing that surgery. So that's what it is. It's as simple as that. But it's very common and very normal that if he thinks that my strength is in art direction, or I understand colors, I would not say much better than him, but the strength is like you can understand colors. Maybe you'll ask me, what do you think, is the blue correct or the green correct? And I will tell him, okay, I think the green is correct, but then it's up to him whether he wants to choose blue, green, or red, maybe. But that's his choice, not mine. So giving point of views or giving suggestions is always welcome, but end of the day, we both are equally strong in our own professions, and it's important to respect that, and no husband, wife, and family matters happen.
I know. Okay, two questions and two last questions, Ashwini. First of all, both, I mean, you have now seen them very closely, both Mahesh and Leander. Qualities, I would discuss qualities, other than, of course, they're outstanding tennis players, champions, both about Leander and Mahesh. How would you describe or summarize them as personalities?
Both of them are extremely loving people. But in any partnership, one will always be the extrovert and one will be the introvert. But honestly, like the world says that Mahesh is like almost a one-liner and he speaks less. But once he opens up, he speaks a lot. And in fact, Leander is the one who only once he knows really the person will really speak well and really keep them up close. And both of them are like that. And both of them will be always ready they're very loving people. That says it all. And the one thing which I realized is that I think that comes with true sportsmanship is that they are very, very hardworking individuals who have a goal in their minds and make sure that they achieve it with perseverance and determination. And that is something you don't become a sports champions in a day. It takes a lot of hard work and perseverance to practice and be there, and any field for that matter. So that's what they are.
Right. Ashwini, both you and Nitish have created a very, very beautiful series. And I must tell you that I think right now you don't realize what you've created, but in a couple of days or maybe 15 days down the road, this people are going to cite this web series Breakpoint as one of the finest ever to be made.
That's very kind of you. Such amazing words. Thank you.
Yeah. What's next? What's the next challenge? I would say challenge because you guys always pick up a challenge.
So I'm starting I'm under pre-production right now. I'm starting my web series called Fadu. It's an intense love story which has a lot of action with Sony Live. And yeah, and I think now I have to take a break.
Congratulations, Ashwini. I mean, I'm going to binge watch this weekend the entire series. But I mean, the first episode that itself is, I mean, not only the attention, because I've lived through, I loved tennis, and I've seen this partnership excel into something exemplary. And to see that story, why two legends who had made India so proud, all of a sudden parted off is going to be an exciting journey, I suppose.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they are humans and humans make mistakes. So that's what it is.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ashwini. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Earshot, here and now.